inch advantage to Hollywood and 2.15 kilos on the scales. The cruiserweights are up next on Fox Sports. Let's go centre ring to Howard.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we come up now to a domestic cruiserweight match. 6 rounds scheduled journey. Would you welcome in the blue corner from Townsville, North Queensland, the Thunder from Down Under, Joel Two Guns Casey. Would you welcome in the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, unbeaten Brad Hollywood Pitt. Welcome back to Centre Ring. Brian Armatruda, Barry Michael Sports in association with Simmons Homes. Welcome you to the Melbourne Pavilion. Friday night fights, Fox Sports. 6 rounds of domestic cruiserweight boxing. Would you welcome in the blue corner from Townsville, North Queensland, ex-PABA Asia Pacific and IBO Pan-Pacific Light Heavyweight Champion. Ranked number 4, Ray Wheatley's World of Boxing. 27 fights, 15 wins, 9 losses, 3 draws, 10 inside the distance. Corner team, Gary Chapman, Charlie Liparota. Stepping up to 88 kilograms even. Wearing red trunks, black trunks, all the colours are there. Ladies and gentlemen, the Thunder from Down Under, Iron Joel Two Guns Casey. And across the ring in the red corner, Lincoln Hudson and Fidel Turkle from the Blacktown Hit Squad, fighting out of the no contest gym, St Mary's in New South Wales. Gold, Commonwealth Games Melbourne, Beijing Olympian, current OPBF and IBO Asia Pacific champion, relinquishes his Aussie Cruiserweight Championship. He brings to centre ring a perfect 12 out of 12, 10 inside the distance. Involved in a sensational fight against Victor Okanov on Fox Sports here at the Melbourne Pavilion last year in November at 90.15 kilograms, wearing the familiar purple with gold. Ladies and gentlemen, they call him Brad Hollywood Pitt. Referee Malcolm Bullner, judges Samantha Bullner, Brian Butler and Tony Moretta. Here we go, Malcolm Bullner.
Welcome to Centre Ring, gentlemen. Let's have a good, clean fight. Obey my instructions the whole time. Shake hands now. Come on, front of the bell. May the best man win. Good luck.
Joel Casey, who has stepped up a division and a bit over the last 18 months, in particular for this fight, and looks a lot more comfortable at 88 kilos than I, and perhaps many, thought he would.
I can't believe the size of him. He really looks in great shape, Joel Casey.
One tough boy. 6 3-minute rounds in the cruiserweight division.
Oh, well spotted.
200 pounds or 90.71 kilos. There's Casey in the black and red, and the maroon Brad Pitt. A right-hander versus a left-hander. The lefty is Casey, the righty. The orthodox boxer is, and they call Hollywood.
Brad Pitt brought out by a colourful entrance from soon-to-be professional fighter Val Borg, now teammate down at Brad Pitt's.
Pitt, a 2006 Commonwealth Games gold medalist, a 2008 Olympian, made his professional debut just on 12 months later, September of '09. Down the road here in Port Melbourne. Punches straight there, catches Casey, who buckled him, wore another right hand, but it is all Brad Pitt in the opening round.
Pitt let him off there too.
Brad thought he'd done enough.
Oh, and again, the left hook, the right hook from Brad Pitt.
Step back.
Joe in his 154th professional round. Is he going to go in for the grab and hold on and buy some time here, perhaps?
The smart thing would be, but easier said than done. I tell you what, Brad Pitt spotted it quite early. You see where Joel Casey's left hand sits? It's sitting either out the front or low, and Brad Pitt just keeps coming around the outside and catching him with that right hook.
Moving to his left and coming straight with the right hand.
Oh, head clash. Big head clash.
Just over a minute remaining, round number one. There is not a spare seat at the pavilion here tonight. AFL players, state of origin players, celebrities from the big and small screen in attendance.
Massive crowd here tonight in the pavilion. Good work from Casey. Just got to change that head height. He's just walking straight in. He's doing the right thing by putting the pressure on Pitt, but he's got to change that head height and give Pitt something different to look at. So he's just sitting there waiting.
Waiting and wearing on that occasion from Brad Pitt, a good straight right hand. Goes to 6 centimetre reach advantage over two guns Casey.
Nice body shot from Joel Casey. And again, a good body shot. Left up the body from Joel Casey. Seems to have weathered that early onslaught from Brad Pitt.
Round one.
Bell sounds, round number one over. Very much a Brad Pitt round.
What's happening is you've got to rely on the jab. Come up from over, straight over the top, then the right down the right. Now, it doesn't matter whether you come up with the right hand or you go over the top. But everything comes off that jab, come up from over the top, okay? Now, listen, every time you get in close, that's when you're clashing the heads.
Here we go. Have a look at the big right hand from Brad Pitt. Comes around the outside. There it is, straight around the left hand of Joel Casey.
And Brad stepped away thinking he'd generated enough power that Joel was going to end up on his backside.
Yeah, he thought, I've seen this before.
Seconds out for the first round two.
Right, seconds out.
Differing corners, control in the red corner, a little bit of desperation and concern in the blue corner. We move into round number two.
I'll tell you what's certainly got to help Joel Casey is the size of his neck and traps. It's just like, nearly takes up the ring itself.
Slip there for Brad Pitt on the rear foot. Edging forward. Here's Joel Casey trying to drop that lead hand of Pitt, and by dropping the lead hand, you take away the jab, which he's hoping takes away that straight right.
That's right. Pitt usually fights with his hands pretty low anyway. It's just the speed of his punches that people struggle with.
For a big man, they are quick hands. Into the corner, trying to bully his way in and limit the room that Brad Pitt has got to operate as Joel Casey.
You can see when Pitt's centering or trying to draw Casey on, he's still looking for that right hook. And this is what Casey needs to do, try and unsettle Brad Pitt.
In just 12 fights, Brad Pitt has moved himself into the top 20 in the world, independently ranked. Trying for the left hook from the ropes there. Going underneath initially as Casey, as Pitt goes over the top and Joel walks into another one.
Break leg, you're free. Break leg. Box.
Nice work from Joel Casey. Behind the jab, down to the body, good mixture. Oh, there's the danger shot from Pitt.
Trying to vary it up here is Joel Casey, trying to lower the hands and slow down Brad Pitt, and that starts with the body work to Casey on the back foot after two big shots from Pitt.
That right hook is lethal from Brad Pitt.
Don't hang in there, don't hang in there.
Great support here for Brad Pitt. He's originally a Victorian boy, but now based in New South Wales.
Break leg. Come on, get free. Box.
Final half a minute. Casey walks into another straight right hand.
And another left hook to follow that. Right hook, sorry, to follow that.
Joel Casey not hard to find. He is moving around that centre portion of the ring more times than not, keeping Brad on the back foot and back towards the ropes.
And that'd be the plan of Casey, and the smart thing. You don't want to try outbox Brad Pitt.
Perfect. All right, but in close, I want you to rough him up a little bit more in close, okay? All right, would you throw that uppercut? You haven't thrown that uppercut yet. Water. Well. All right, good, mate. Hey, as you're coming in, mate, you've got to keep that guard up, all right? He's throwing the right hand from down here. All right, he's trying to come in from a different angle. All right, you keep that guard up. You close the gap, you go to the body, mate. You don't like it, you hit him with an uppercut to the body.
We have a look at some of the action from round number 2. There's Casey trying to back Brad Pitt up, but Pitt catching him off on the back foot. There it is again, the right hook from Brad Pitt.
Danny Green, Brad Hackett, Mark Murphy, Bryce Gibbs, Jeremy Laidler. Seconds out, round 3.
Seconds out.
Gary Chapman, Charlie Liparotta in the corner of Joel Casey. Both men launch. Only over 6 rounds.
Break, man.
As Casey tried to bully his way in, it just squared up a little, and Brad Casey stopped, reset.
Don't hang in there. Come on, get on free. Get on free. Hold. Run it. Don't hold that, Brad. Come on, let him go. Come on, let him go, Brad. Don't hang in there.
Referee Malcolm Bullner very busy with instructions, isn't he?
Nice work from Joel Casey.
Almost exclusively using that left hand, Joel Casey in the grapple there. Straight left hand taken on the gloves by Pitt, and responds with a left hook.
This isn't where Brad Pitt needs to be, and one thing that I've seen's gone missing is Brad Pitt's jab. Not a big thing used with against the southpaw opponent, but still very effective. At the moment, he's just looking for the big bomb, the big right hook. I think he can get, use his feet a little bit more and get that jab working.
Bring it up. Come on, step back. Box.
Casey's there to be hit, but Brad's just waiting for that one bomb.
We saw the silky smooth skills of Brad Pitt nullified by the brawling tactics of Viktor Oganov in November of last year in this very building. And in many ways, Joel Casey is trying to replicate that style of game plan. In your face, complete pressure.
It's a smart thing to do. Brad Pitt is one of the best boxers we've got in this country when he's on his game. No use trying to stand there and match the speed of Brad Pitt.
Casey down, and very quickly to his feet, and launched himself.
6, 7. You okay?
Under a minute remaining in the round. Hitler's one. A good straight right left hand it was from Joel Casey.
Yeah, slipped the right hand straight over the top.
Slipped again. Went down to the body. concentrating high. Complaining there of the butting heads.
Well, it's dynamite, that right hand from Brad Pitt.
Casey again doing a nice job of slipping and getting in on the chest of Brad Pitt. Nullifies very much the height and reach advantage of the New South Welshman.
If you take that knockdown away, Joel Casey may have even stole that round. Talking of the knockdown, let's have a look at it from Brad Pitt. On top of the temple. We've seen it time and time again here on Friday Night Fights. There it is.
A shot like that is not always power, it's position.
That's right.
Time is not there. You've got to move the hand. Move the hands and it'll come. Come up and over the head. Double jab, but you can't punch yourself out. Hey, start looking at
Seconds out. Round 4 coming up. Let's get involved. Joel Casey, Brett Hollywood Pitt.
Been scheduled to go 6 rounds on 11 occasions, Brad Pitt has only been taken there the once.
Yeah, hasn't seen the end of the fight too often, Brad Pitt. 10 knockouts in 12 fights.
A couple of good shots there from Pitt, scoring punches, power punches. Left hand low, right hand lethal.
Don't hang in there, Joe. Come on. Break. Okay, break,
He's a very composed athlete, is Brad Pitt. Watch when the two guys get in close. He's got that calm look in the eye, doesn't panic.
It's experience.
Doesn't use any unnecessary energy.
Oh, there's a cut on Brad Pitt, is it? On the bridge of Brad Pitt's nose, or is it Joel Casey?
No, it's Joel Casey.
Oh, it's bad.
If you're having dinner at home, it might be wise to turn away at this point in time because we've got a bleeder.
Do you want to keep fighting, Joel? It's a massive cut.
Too much.
Yeah.
That's too much.
I think, look, if you want, you can run it for a minute or two, but if it starts to affect his vision,
It's a big cut.
Come on.
Let's look at him.
Let him go.
Okay.
Joel Casey says, I want to fight. Malcolm Bullner says, I don't think so. And Dr. Peter Lewis was standing in the middle.
I'll tell you what, Malcolm Bullner was pretty much telling the doctor that he's got to stop that fight.
Look at Joel Casey now. Badly cut.
This is the heart of this guy.
Neutral corner.
Mouth guard is out of Brad Pitt.
Neutral corner.
This is like a bull at the moment, Joel Casey. Look at him.
The look in the eyes.
This is amazing they've let this go on.
Brad Pitt covered in blood. It is not his.
Fair chance where it is. It's from a head clash with the left-hander versus the right-hander. Be good to have a look at that in the replay.
Bring it up.
Casey with a smile on his face. Stalks across the ring.
Don't push.
It is an absolute bloodbath. As Pitt goes for his key punch that he finds quite often.
A massive test for the blue corner and try to fix up the cut on the head of Joel Casey in this minute break. He's still pushing forward.
What about the ticker of Joel Casey?
Okay, break leg, step back. Your mouth guard.
That's twice.
Okay, hurry up. Charlie, you want to stop it? All right, let him go. Okay, box.
We continue, and the offer was put to Charlie Liperona from the corner of Joel Casey. Would you like to stop it? He said, I'm not going to overrule the boss, the man with the gloves on.
Brad Pitt.
Hit again with that right hand. Final 10 seconds of the round. It could well be the final 10 seconds of the fight, because no doubt Dr. Peter Lewis will head over along with Malcolm Bullner and take a look at Joel Casey in this minute break. And we're going to take a look at this.
Suck it in, mate, suck it in. I need more than that.
Well, let's have a look at what went on. The right hand from Brad Pitt. Or was it the right hand that did it from Brad Pitt?
Round 5.
It was the right hand.
It bleeds too much there.
And Brad Pitt hesitated straight away. And we continue on into round number 5.
You don't see that too often, a right hand cutting the forehead. Oh, as they clash heads there.
Brad Pitt with that straight right hand again. He's got a big target in between the eyes of Joel Casey.
I'll tell you, Brad Pitt's looking a little fatigued at the moment as he lands some or loads some massive bombs up.
He's landed some big shots as Pitt. Casey's been down and stunned. In particular in the first round, one of the first shots of the fight.
Yeah, the big right hook.
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, break leg, break leg.
People ringside ducking for cover, in particular those wearing white shirts.
Oh, nice combination from Brad Pitt as Casey walks forward, takes a seat.
Don't put your weight on me, Brad. Come on, come. Give me a
Oh, look at this.
Box.
Now to box on. And in fact, considering the size of the cut, the corner has done a very good job in the minute break that they did have in between rounds.
Well, I think it's one of those ones that are near impossible.
To quote the great wrestling commentator of years past, Gordon Soley, Joel Casey's face is a crimson mask.
Look at him go, Joel Casey. It's like a man possessed. Pitt must be thinking, what do I have to do to get rid of this guy? As he hits him to the body and hurts Casey.
He certainly has hurt Casey. The hands went down. He slumped over.
He's going to need a blood transfusion after this, Joel Casey.
Again going to the body, Pitt.
He's
Ripping
hurting.
away. An already fatigued and already battered Joel Casey. Having the wind taken out of
and
him.
again. Certainly not enjoying those body shots from Pitt.
As a result, the hands drop, allowing an opportunity up over the gloves and onto the chin of Joel Casey.
I can't believe the fight hasn't been stopped to even go and have another look at this.
He's going to need more than a band-aid.
Yes, he will.
Hit again to the body. High with the
more
left.
than one band-aid.
High with the left. Down into the sternum, into the abdomen with the right hand.
Oh, Pitt. What about the whiskers on Joel Casey? Just still comes forward. Pitt looking like Papa Smurf.
Back to the corners we go. 3 minutes remaining.
The way you've got to do it, the jabber gets you out of trouble. What's happening is he's just taking every bit of energy you've got. Right? Listen here, straight your legs, straight your arms. Listen. Work that jab, brother. Okay, that's all right.
What a bloody fight.
What's going on?
Time's out. Seconds out. Time.
The sixth and final round between Brad Pitt and Joel Casey. Joel Casey, whose forehead looks like the top of a money box, is smiling as he moves into the final round.
At the moment, Brad Pitt keeps donating into that money box. Oh, left hook from Pitt.
And Casey has been cut for a second time. Just on the outside of the right eye. Not what he needs as he wears a straight right hand.
I'm happy for him to stay over that side of the ring.
Casey changing levels, so too does Brad Pitt.
Early on here in the final round, I think Pitt's smart move would be to go to the body and keep slowing up Joel Casey.
Don't hang it there. Okay, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
Barking instructions from the red corner is Lincoln Hudson.
Benny Warburton covered himself with one of the ring cards to avoid the blood.
They battling close, almost chest on chest again. Two Guns has been outgunned tonight, but no one with more heart in Australia this evening.
He'll gain some fans from this, Joel Casey. I'm one of them. Nice jab from Pitt. That's what I called for earlier. I think it's there all night.
Casey still stalking, still moving forward. He hasn't gone ducking for cover. He hasn't hit.
Oh, I don't think it's in Joel Casey's repertoire.
Looking for that one knockout shot is Joel Casey. That's his chance with just on a minute remaining in the sixth and final round.
Well, Pitt just misses with the right hook. Casey trots forward again. Casey should pop that jab on the way through. Give himself some balance to throw that big left hand.
He'd only been the 6 rounds once before in his career. That was with Joshua Harris in the United States.
Break it up, break it up, break it up. Come on, you've got to keep punching. Box.
Pitt now moving around to his right, trying to open up a different angle for his straight right hand.
Oh, good right hook from Pitt. Nice work from Casey. Comes straight back again. Chops away at his
over
own.
the top. Joel Casey, final seconds of the fight. A war here at cruiserweight. Brad Pitt and Joel Casey. They're loving it here in attendance. We hope you loved it wherever you might be watching around Australia. A bloodbath. 2 cuts now on the altered face of Joel Casey. All the claret on Brad Pitt, well, none of it's his. He hasn't been marked.
There's a lot of it.
Have we seen a braver performance than what we have just seen from Joel Casey tonight? Obsessed.
Yeah, wasn't he? What? We have a look what went on in the 6th and final round. Pretty much what went on for the whole 6 rounds. Pitt catching Casey with the one-shot bombs, and Casey kept trotting forward, trying to walk Brad Pitt down.
And yes, they have wiped away the blood on several occasions already from the face of Joel Casey, but there's no stopping the flow at the moment. Still got some energy. 2 Guns.
He'll be bouncing around all night, Joel Casey.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at the national rankings in the cruiserweight division. 90.71 kilos, 200 pounds, or 14 stone 4 is the limit. Daniel Aman, once again the champion, a multi-time champion. Brad Pitt with a regional title, ranked at 1. Anthony McCracken, David Alua, Victor Oganoff, look who's back, Moses Sorovi, after an impressive recent outing over the man at 6 in Peter Cronje. There is some talent here in the Australian cruiserweight division. Let's go centre ring. Time Howard Lee to make this official.
Yes, as Andy Raymond said, it's a bloodbath. Before we announce the decision, turn the music down. How about a big round of applause for raw courage, Iron Joel Two Guns Casey. He was a bloody mask, but he shouldered on. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision. Judge Tony Moretta had it 60-53. Dale Westerman 60-54. Samantha Bullner much closer, 58-55. Unanimous points winner, taking it to a perfect 13, Brad Hollywood Pitt.
Brad Hollywood Pitt, winner via unanimous points decision. A big victory, and that now makes it 13 fights, 13 wins, and still 10 inside the distance. Hope you're enjoying Friday night fights. We are back again on Friday, June 15, live from Brisbane. 3 title fights on the night, including a semi-main event. Martin Flanagan and Tyrone Jones for the Queensland light heavyweight title. That will be a belter. And the Australian lightweight title is on the line. Brett W. Smith and Matthew Litwinenko. These 2 young men, a dream, and Litwinenko wants a bit of it. That is Friday, June 15. You can see all the action on Fox Sports 1. From abroad, you can check out all the details on mainevent.com.au. But Sunday, June 10, and then 7 days later on the 17th, Pacquiao and Bradley for the WBO welterweight title. Manny is back. The WBC middleweight title is the headline act. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. up against Andy Lee. So plenty happening in the world of boxing, and you can see it all on Main Event and Fox Sports venues. 2 fights down, 3 remain on this edition of Friday Night Fights. Back on Fox Sports after the break. Welcome back to Melbourne. Welcome back to Australia's sports leader, Fox Sports, proudly presenting Friday Night Fights, where Brad Pitt has continued his moniker of Mr. 100% with his 13th victory in 13 fights tonight in a bloodbath over Joel Casey. We move on to the middleweight division, again 18 minutes. Here's the journey. Michael Herman, 3 fights, 2 wins, 1 via way of knockout. Interesting record for Dwight Ritchie that we will explain over the course of the fight, but 7 fights, 3 wins, and 4 of them have been ruled a no contest. Looking at the maths, that matter, 10 years separates the 2 young men, with Ritchie 4 centimetres in height, but amazingly 17 centimetres in reach. Difference on the scale.